National says
warming and La Nina are making for longer and stronger tornado seasons. But that's just for starters. This week, CBS is reporting in depth on climate changes around the world. Tonight on the Hard News Weather Watch, CBS's Bob McNamara takes you to Alaska, to the big ice melt and what it may mean.
Like libraries of ancient atmospheres, Alaska's glaciers and Arctic ice are poked and studied and sampled for global warming trends. And as climate experts see glaciers melting faster now, there's suddenly a race against time.
We're watching our archive, we're watching our books disappear. And so there's some frustration there. And we feel a sense of urgency about going out and getting those records before they all disappear.
In a cold storage vault at Denver's National Ice Core Lab,
we're looking at past climate history.
16,000 tubes of centuries-old ice give researchers pristine records of the world's environment over the ages. And studied under light,
there's a melt layer here.
They are the cold facts of an alarming change.
Temperatures today are significantly warmer than they have been for the last 1,000 years. We know that. So global warming, whether you want to argue it's human-caused or not, is a reality.
While many experts agree to a global warming trend, others say it's not exactly worldwide. Here in Alaska, the average temperature may have gone up a degree, but in Greenland, it's actually gotten colder.
Global warming is just a global average, and within that average there always have been and probably always will be regional differences.
After 30 years of studying Alaska's melting glaciers, Will Harrison is no longer skeptical of man's hand in global warming.
It is probably going to turn out to be a wake-up call, yeah. Sobering.
It'll come back up six or 7 inches.
Bob Bartlett has seen the thaw in his Fairbanks neighborhood, where houses are bowed and buckled because the permafrost, a permanently frozen layer of earth, is now melting too.
I've seen permafrost houses that have fell down because they've heaved so badly and the walls caved in.
It comes slowly, but spring is returning to Alaska. And with it, the hope of many here that the Earth's warming is just a cycle of climate and not a catastrophe yet to come. Bob McNamara, CBS News, Black Rapids, Alaska.
As we reported in our lead story, Fort Worth, a pretty big city, has joined a growing list of cities to take tornado hits and to suffer the special danger when twisters strike at Glass Canyon high-rises. CBS's Jim Axelrod has been investigating the facts on urban tornadoes on the Weather Watch.
Look at it, right downtown. The odds of a twister hitting a downtown are slim, but when a big city rolls snake eyes, watch out. Look at the city! Look at the city! Nature's window-smashing, structure-crushing urban assaults occur on average maybe once in a major metropolitan area out of 1,200 tornadoes each year.
Tornadoes generally don't hit downtown areas.
That's what Nashville's emergency management director Jim Thacker thought until a tornado tore through his city's central business district.
Believe that if it can happen, it will. And I guess that was the biggest lesson that I learned there.
There used to be a theory that the heat generated by big city concrete jungles repelled tornadoes. But an odds-defying list of 8 metropolitan areas hit in the last 24 months, from Milwaukee to Birmingham to Fort Worth, seems to shoot plenty of holes in that idea.
Oh yes, there are many wives' tales out there about tornadoes in general, especially tornadoes near downtown areas.
When it comes to explaining the relative barrage of recent city twisters, the experts have a rather simple response.
I'd say it's more coincidence than anything else.
Big cities are still small targets compared to the open prairies tornadoes mostly roam. Tonight, another American city is in shock, ending up on the wrong side of those odds. Jim Axelrod, CBS News, New York.
Next on the CBS Evening News, the American dream. A mother gives up her child and then years later is reunited.
Are you paying people to come see you now?